Hey everybody, thanks for coming to dance with me. I'm Laura and today we're going to talk about sailor kicks. Sailor kicks are dynamic, flexible, relatively easy. You can do them fast, you can do them slow, you can use up all your energy, you can do them really lazy. Sidebar, look at how similar this is to the Texas Tommy dance. Dang, that's similar. Maybe that's where it comes from? Could it be? I haven't researched it. But if you have, let me know. In this video, you'll learn an entrance, 2 exits, 2 common footwork variations, technique, and some other variations that make this move vibrant and flexible. In this video, I'll be leading and my good friend Gaby Cook will be following. Now, Gaby and I have a sailor kick connection because if we ever make up a routine as a lead, chances are really good that sailor kicks are gonna be in there. We had to really put this video off for a second because sailor kicks involve a lot of jumping on the right leg, and then Gaby busted her ACL and I broke my leg, so obviously we're back now, we're recovered, video for you. But first, Patreon. Thank you, people of Patreon, for making this video free for everyone in the world, including people like you. If you want to join them, it's a voluntary subscription and the link is in the description. So you know what we're getting into. Here's a basic version of sailor kicks from a few angles. By just finding the position. Our right sides are facing each other. Gaby's right arm is across my back and connects over my shoulder. My right arm is across Gaby's back and connects at her hip. You can see Gaby's right arm is in a kind of vulnerable situation, so I want to make sure that things are as comfortable for her as possible. My left hand is slightly behind me to make room for her right arm. Now, this solution might not be your solution and it might not work for every partner. Play around with it, see what's comfortable, and then when you find something, try walking around. Is it still comfortable? My right hand is all the way around Gaby's hip. It's important to get that hand all the way around because it contains the bulk of the momentum. If you feel good about that, let's do the basic rhythm separately. Now, this is the entrance and the kicks, but not the exit footwork. Follow along. You can see there might be some discrepancies in the exact footwork shape. The main thing we're going for is flow and timing. Whether it's a down, kick step, heel step, triple step, it's all the same timing wise. Use what helps you get around best. Now let's isolate the arms. You can see sailor kicks has real accidentally tying your partner into a knot energy. To get the whole thing started, you need a good rock step. We have both hands. The rock step is both linear, communicating a line, and rotational, communicating a turn. It has a real out and in feel, and you can see our right shoulders get close as I pivot to let Gaby through. I want to face my chest towards Gaby. Okay, so I actually shot this move a while ago. I have been leading this move for a long time socially. I learned it on the dance floor, following it and watching other leads. It works fine, but I like to double check things before I put something out. I don't like lying on the internet. So I was nosing around and I noticed all of my favorite leads face their chests to their follow, which I had not been doing. And I can't lie on the internet. I have to give you guys my best. So I asked Gaby to get together with me and reshoot it. Gaby, thank you so much for putting up with me. Look, it's subtle, but you can see I'm able to stay closer and get around faster and farther. It feels way smoother. You can also see that it causes me to lead Gaby's turn slightly differently, so she has to turn a little less, which probably makes her life easier. For me, most of the energy of the turn is coming from the leader's right, follower's left connection. Try leading it a few times with only the hand and really guide it to that hip connection that we were talking about before. You can see my hand does a flip to better catch Gaby's hip. Now let's add the other arm and notice how I'm trying to keep Gaby comfortable and in one piece. I need to stay close and get the hand all the way to the other side of her head. I don't want to make her bust her shape for this move. As Lindy hoppers, sometimes we fall into the trap of bending low while we turn. I don't want to be tall like a ballerina. I want to be grounded. My goal is a tall torso and athletic, buoyant legs. Now let's see how the footwork fits with the shape. Here's just the entrance. Catch the hands, tuck, turn, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice how far around we get. In general, I try to get at least 180 degrees. So if we start facing one direction, we end facing the opposite direction. You can also see I'm not asking for a lot of movement from Gaby. She is doing a turn and a half, so I'm doing my best to stay close and move around. Follows, I feel like Gaby is not trying to go around. After all, who knows if this is sailor kicks? It could be a barrel turn or something. So when I follow this, I try to just go down the line, take tiny steps, and keep my body in between my arms. Gaby's doing an excellent job of connecting her body to her hands. When my hands move her hands, you can see her body is right behind them. Her elbows don't straighten, causing a lag and leaving her body behind. Her hands go, her body goes, so as a lead, I know she's connected to herself. That gives me confidence that this move will go well. When you land the footwork into that hop down moment, don't think about stopping. Continue your movement because we are about to move. Now the hop at the end can be really dramatic, but isn't necessary. So I would advise followers go into that hop with some patience. Feel out what's about to happen. Years ago, I was following this with a very tall lead and he led the beginning of it. I recognized the move. Oh, bam! I went into that lunge and the leader did not lunge at all. And he let me know that that was really uncomfortable on his shoulder. So just learn from my mistakes. If you feel your leader preparing to make that jump, prepare along with that leader. We want to keep everybody safe and comfortable. Patience is the game. Okay, let's talk exits. Now you can go around as many times as you want, but eventually you should stop. First is a really simple, let the hip hand go and unwind. I try to keep some connection in the shoulder hand to kind of ease into that rock step. Now because you can kind of do this at any time, the leader needs to be really clear about their timing and the follower needs to be kind of unattached to the footwork. You feel when it's rock step time and you know what foot your rock step foot is. It's all good as long as you're together and it feels comfortable. Feel it out with the spirit of collaboration. Let's put it together and dance it out. Now for this sequence, I'm doing a side pass to exit and a tuck turn for the entrance. But you could do anything. My favorite entrance is actually from Airplane Charleston. Video linked in the description. Let's check it out with counts. We start with the basic Charleston into a tuck turn, and then a 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, done. We did it, yay! After the entrance, you can do so many different footwork variations, but the two most common are kick steps and kicks. Now to me, this is the cool way to do it. And they're more similar to the way Frankie Manning and Maggie McMillan do it at the beginning of this video. same entrance, but yes, I'm using a different exit. We'll talk about that later. Right now, footwork. As a follow, how do I know if I should kick or kick step? Now, there's no particular rule about it to my knowledge. Leaders can do one, follows can do the other one. If you want unity, give a little bit of patience. You can kind of feel the difference, and you can definitely see your partner preparing their body for one or the other. Watch out for it. You'll pick up the difference. All right, now let's talk speed. If you have a good sailor kick position like we talked about in the very beginning of the video, it should be pretty easy to get a lot of rotation. It shouldn't feel like we're running around each other. It should feel more like we're pulling away from each other, like that playground move. This baby isn't trying to run around me, obviously. He's going in a straight line, and if I let go of his hands, he's going in that straight line. For the single kick variation, I notice sometimes people use their kicking leg to try to paddle around. What works for me is I think about keeping a really solid core all the way through my standing leg and turning around as a unit. I find this solo move very helpful. For the other exit, I'm riding out that unwind and taking it into a turn. I'm taking the turn into tandem, but you could do anything, a side pass, play around with it. As I turn Gaby, I face away from her, so it's just like a chase or S turn. Video linked in the description. Now the main trick, I need to stay close. Again, to get the hand all the way over Gaby's head to keep it as comfortable and centered a turn as possible, and to keep the feeling, that connection at the front of Gaby's fingers so she feels supported during this kind of snappy turn. Just like the last exit, Gaby needs to keep the rhythm and the flow and kind of not worry about the exact footwork. As long as our bodies are there and we're together by rock step, it's all good. One more option, no circle, no kicks. One of the things that I love about sailor kicks is how flexible that entrance is. It's basically a tuck turn, which means it has all the flexibility and variety of a tuck turn. So if you want more information on tuck turns, I have a video linked in the description. When I lead, I use this a lot at slower tempos by taking out the pause. Gaby calls this the busy lady. Let's break it down a little. I lead the redirect too quickly for Gaby to take a pause or a triple step. I'm looping both hands around so there's never a stop redirect feeling. I want to encourage go. I'm keeping Gaby's hands in front of her and staying at the front of her connection. Follows, notice the intensity of the connection. How does it change? How does that message get to your middle? How can you hold your axis stable and strong as you move? Even though this is a snappy turn, Gaby isn't tilting or being thrown off balance. She's stepping underneath herself. She has athletic legs and her torso is tall to keep her balance during the turn. I hope you had fun and learned a lot. If you did, click like and subscribe and comment and algorithm. If you like the music, it's the Prumo Orchestra, and you can find a link to it in the description. And half of the money that I get from the YouTube channel goes towards organizations that support African diasporic artists and art, to support the founders of Lindy. And the best way to learn how to dance is to dance. I feel like this needs to be a plant YouTube channel. Like I've really missed the calling.
I'm so glad I did go down the start.